So this is my baby's room. Oh my god, that's his crib. I love colors. I had to have a pink teddy, you know. I couldn't help it. I'm here to get the stickers, but I'm sure I'm going to do that. It's going to be madly. We're still going to have picture breaks, so hang in there. Let's just learn together for now. You don't want to miss this. It's so interesting, trust me. So let's get to the business of the day. So my baby bump in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So here, this is my, today we're 40 weeks by my doctor, but by my calculation I'm 39 weeks. A lot of date changes, you know, with scan and all that. So I am, this is 40 weeks or 39 weeks, but baby is 10, baby is due. And in medicine, this is what we call lightning. If you look at it very well, my stomach has dropped. Before now, it wasn't this down, it was like a bit up this way, but now it has dropped because there's something called lightning around later trimester, such that the woman is now able to breathe well. But I never had breathing issues for my second trimester. Some women do. So at later trimester like this, they begin to breathe very well because baby has really dropped. So my baby right now is cephalic. Cephalic means his head is down and is ready to come out. Do we get? But basically today I don't want to really go into third trimester. We'll be dealing a lot with first trimester and what really happens in first trimester. So now, what is pregnancy? I love to define. By way of definition, pregnancy is a period from conception to birth. From the period that a woman misses her period to when she carries the baby to when she gives us the baby. That is the whole pregnancy journey in a simple layman's term. Okay, but we should also know that it is not every missed period that is pregnancy. That is why a woman should know her menstrual cycle very well. My cycle is I do a regular 26 days cycle. If my period does not come on the 27th day of every month, not 27 days as in calendar, when I count, I'm still going to do another video on menstruation, then I'm pregnant. Regardless, give or take, if something does not happen to me medically, like a medical issue or any medical problem. But it has never happened, thank God, thankful to God for that. So every woman should know their period so that they know when they miss the period, they do a test or do findings. Normally, when a woman says I'm pregnant, I miss my period, what we're looking for when we say you're positive or negative is HCG, the human chorionic gonadotrophin hormone. The HCG hormone is what's usually present in the urine or in the woman's blood that gives us the 2 red lines that we see when we carry out our test. So normally in for blood, under 10 to 11 days is already in the urine, in the blood, in the blood. Then for urine, 12 to 14 days you should see it in the urine. So give or take 2 weeks. If you miss your period, then I expect that you are seeking help. Either you are waiting for 2 weeks, I think wait for 2 weeks, do a pregnancy test. Then if you're not pregnant, do other rundown tests that the doctor or the midwife or the nurse or the gynecologist will prescribe to you. It's a long video alert, but it's very interesting, I can assure you. Now let us go for a break, see some pictures I took for my pregnancy show, shall we? Yeah.
Know how to swim it out for big time, baby. You mean everything to me.
Break over, lecture resumes, enjoy it.
Things are working for my good, yeah, 'cause he's intentional.
It's a long video alert, but it's very interesting, I can assure you. So aside missed period, how does a woman feel she's pregnant again? For me, it started with headaches, and you know that day I was about to take drugs, and my husband was like, I think you should take medication. I'm like, no, I don't want to. I just felt, what if I'm pregnant? What if I'm pregnant? What if I'm not pregnant? So it started with headaches for me. I didn't take drugs, and I decided to take my test, and I was pregnant. I was ambivalent because I just got to Canada then, and I'm like, I want to take my time, I want to work, I want to have some money and all that. We didn't plan all that, but hey, God took care of me all through the journey, and my husband was there for me because I'm still not working for now, and just look at me bouncing and all that. I'm really grateful to God for his care and to my husband for always being there for me. So that was it. Then the second thing most women feel at the very early stage of pregnancy is breast tenderness, pain. My wound was so painful. Oh my God, I couldn't even scrub when I'm bathing. It was dark. I'm like, what's all this? I had to do, theory is very practical. That's why I like to be very practical on my channel, because I know about this thing, but I didn't know that's how it can make the body just change, like boom boom. So breast pain, swollenness, tenderness, after the missed period for most people. Then some people experience morning sickness. I technically did not have morning sickness, but at my first trimester wasn't so cool. In fact, I thought I was going to lose my child at 12 weeks of pregnancy, and I'm grateful to go. I'm really grateful to go that it's so mature. I don't want to cry right now because it was a trying period for myself and my husband. You know, my first baby, and it seems that we're going to have a miscarriage. I had stomach pain that I couldn't explain for over 1 week. So please, if you're pregnant and you ever have stomach pain, report to the hospital immediately. There are 2 bad signs of pregnancy. Please and please and please, especially at the early stage, you don't want to lose a child or have a missed abortion. In case of missed abortion, you don't even know that the baby is no longer there. But God kept us. Today we're 40 weeks and we're expecting our Prince Charming, and yes, he's a boy. Yeah, and I'm grateful to God. I'm really grateful to God for that. So I thought I was going to lose a child, but God took control. I did a lot of tests, nothing. Baby was fine. It was even running around to like they needed the test. And I had to pray, and God did it. Yes, God did it. It was a lot of Gogoro time then at Basi, and God did it. In fact, I did an exam in the midst of the sickness, IELTS, and I passed. I was even feeling very down in the exam. We were taking pills every 1 hour, and I passed. I'm like, God, are you not too good for me? So that's that about that. Then I would also like to talk about tiredness. I had a lot of tiredness when I was pregnant. First trimester, in fact, I couldn't do anything for like 20 minutes straight. I was always sitting down, always tired. Like, I felt useless because my strength is too much on a normal day. So I was sitting that strength and agility, and I didn't get it. And I'm like, why am I'm getting useless to myself already because I'm pregnant. If I go out for welfare activities in church, everybody's standing, cooking, and I'm the only one sitting down. I felt embarrassed. Like, am I going to start telling people at this early stage that I'm 12 weeks pregnant? How do I start telling people? But I thank God for grace. A lot of time I even slump at the mall. My husband grabbed me and all that. So I thank God for grace. And okay, so some women will always be on bed rest. Actually, some will be on bed rest all through the first trimester or all through the pregnancy. So pregnancy comes in different shape, sizes, form. So everybody, partners, husband, mothers will have to be supportive during pregnancy and after pregnancy. So there's another thing I would like to talk about in first trimester, a very important test that women do. Maternity, they do a lot of blood tests. They also run what we call local translucency test. This one is to detect for abnormalities in the baby. It's very important, and it should be taken before the woman becomes 13 weeks pregnant. Once she's, I think, between 13 and 14 weeks. But I did mine at 12 weeks. 12 weeks is like the correct timing to do it. You check for fluid around the baby's neck and head, and it shouldn't actually be more than 3.0 millimeter, that's when it is done. If it's more than that, then we have to refer the woman for other tests like coronary venous sampling, amniocentesis, and all that, to be sure that the baby is really, really good. Those are the tests that sickle cell anemia patients carry out to detect for genetical imbalances. Yes, so that's really that about first trimester. First trimester can be a very challenging time for most women. It's quite challenging, but above all, you should take your test, drink a lot of water, rest, and you'll be good. Some women, I forgot to mention, spots at the very beginning stage of pregnancy, we call it implantation bleeding. That's why some people will tell you, I am menstruated, how am I pregnant? You are not menstruating. That is implantation bleeding. When the baby, what do I put it now, the ovum is trying to implant or embed in the uterus, you can have some form of bleeding, but it should not be too much, please. Any bleeding that you feel, this is getting abnormal, whatever you feel that is abnormal in your body, everybody knows their body. Please report. Like, reporting on time is very important. I'll see you guys soon when we talk about second trimester. Bye. Thank you so much, guys. We'll be back for second trimester. Ensure you watch every bit of this interesting video.